An important transition to be ready to make when it comes to training happy horses is we need to be ready to transition from using just enough pressure to explain the goal to using pressure that gets them in harmony with your idea. Right? So the idea in this video is to back by the tail, lead backwards by the tail. And when we use escalating pressure, then we're just explaining the goal. And if we stay with that strategy, then it's always going to feel a little bit heavy. You're always going to just be in a spot where you're physically manipulating the body with just enough pressure to get the job done. And some horses will tolerate that. Some horses will. It won't be that big of a deal. Where other horses will get real cranky, and some horses will just get really shut down. They just tune you out altogether. So if what you want is a happy horse who's mentally engaged, you have to switch from using pressure that explains the goal to using pressure that gets them in harmony, right? That creates a conversation that has a chance at being pleasing. Now, for the mastery skills list in my protege program, I do ask you to lead by the tail with just a few hairs. I'm sure you can see here that Vanna is challenged in the hair department when it comes to her mane and tail. So I'm not going to use just a few hairs to guide her because I'm afraid I'll pull them out. So I am going to put my hand around the whole dock of her tail, but the goal is lightness, right? And that she gets in harmony with my idea here, not just looking for relief from pressure, okay? So the process here, we're still a work in progress. It's not ready for me to demonstrate it as an example of what it's meant to look like. You can see here, she's anticipating me asking her to back by the tail. So it's important that I just hang out here, reassure her that we haven't started yet. When you demonstrate this skill for my protege program, I want to see that they're like that they're yielding to their tail and not to your energy sucking backwards, okay? So here she's going backwards, and then it gets a little slow, right? So I add enough pressure that it causes her to be bothered, to be worried. And I want to make sure that I'm adding the pressure with the rope and not on her tail, right? I want her to get in harmony with her tail, not perform some kind of chiropractic adjustment. Okay, so you can see when I wiggle the rope, it bothers her. How do you see that? She lifts her head. She, is looking for an answer here, like, what do I got to do? And those last few steps to me felt like she was getting in harmony with her tail, right? She was getting in harmony with my idea. So this is what it looks like when you're switching from using pressure that explains the goal to using pressure that causes them to want to get in harmony with you. In the next few days, I'll create a video that shows you what it looks like when they get in harmony with you. I hope you found that helpful.